Hello, Women's Success Community, and any viewers that are watching on YouTube. Welcome to Tuesday Tools and Tips from my office in the trees here in Alaska, where we are supposed to have another snowstorm, and it looked like it was starting up out there and then it stopped. I would love to know where you are joining in from today. And any feedback that you have, any thoughts that come up when you listen to this discussion. Today we're going to talk about focused motivation and what focused motivation looks like to you, could look like to you, or perhaps some tools that may help you to create focused motivation. And I'm looking at my calendar. I've still got Monday up here on my calendar. My husband gave me this super cute little doggy calendar and thoughts of dogs. Today it says, the Skittle under the fridge is still there. I don't watch it as much anymore because I'm not as suspicious of it as I once was. But what if that was its plan all along? Isn't that cute? So there you have it for Tuesday. I like to base these Tuesday tips off of what intuitively comes to me from my Tuesday morning Focus Forward meeting with the members of Visions to Profits Women's Membership Community. And so that was where the topic focused motivation came from this morning. And I'm looking behind me on my laptop. I can't see the video up. So if you are joining in, please go ahead and comment because I can't see who's joining in. And if you're watching the replay, please go ahead and comment that you're watching the replay. So the Women's Visions to Profits membership community every Tuesday has a meeting called Focus Forward, where the members and myself discuss a obstacle, a success, and a win for the week. And what that does is helps them and me to stay accountable to move forward with goals. And if you'd like more information, side note, on that membership community, the doors will be opening for enrollment March 27th, right after the next vision mapping workshop, which is coming up. And I'll pop the link to the workshop in the comments below. So we often get going on a plan. We create this beautiful plan with goals, with action steps, and then a month rolls by, 2 months roll by. Next thing we know, we're in March. We're in the third month of the year, and things start getting tabled to the back burner. Distractions start popping up. Things in life start appearing. And for many people, myself included, a lot of those goals get shuffled to the back burner. And our focus can get a little crazy, can get a little out there, it can be troubling to stay on the pathway. And so how do you create this sort of, if you will, focused motivation? How do you create focused motivation to actually get to those goals? Or get to something even beyond those goals, something even beyond what we've ever dreamed of. The key that I have witnessed by helping clients, by having this membership community, Visions to Profits Women's Membership Community, by doing it myself, is accountability. Accountability. with accountability comes a higher chance of achieving success. Without that piece, we're left alone with our vision map floundering, right? I see Linnell is joining. Thank you, Linnell. So vision maps are great. Mine's sitting right here looking at me. If I can add that piece, if you can add that piece of accountability, your chances increase exponentially, they off the charts. I've witnessed it, I've experienced it. And so, who are you being accountable to today? And it helps, because I've witnessed this as well for myself and for clients that I work with. It helps to have somebody outside of your immediate sphere, somebody outside of your house, somebody outside of your business, somebody that they love you, they're rooting for you, and they're not vested in you. Right? They're not vested in you. They can constructively give you criticism to help you stay focused. And when you're able to focus, that's when the motivation happens. And the freedom. Focus creates freedom. Freedom to do as we please, to go to more time, more money. So focus creates freedom. And Linnell says, so someone on the outside but are rooting for your success. So someone on the, yes, exactly. Someone on the outside of somebody that's not vested in you. My husband years ago, gosh, I can't even remember what year it was. Oh my goodness. I hired a coach. It was a little insane. I hired a coach. I was paying her a fortune. I mean, a fortune. And I told him. And he knew my spending habits and what was coming in and what was going out. And it wasn't balanced at all. And he said, geez, why don't you just give me that money and I'll tell you the same exact thing that she's telling you. I laughed at him, or I probably said something that wasn't nice to him. It doesn't work for me when my husband tells me even the same exact thing that my coach might tell me. I hear it from my coach and I'm unable to hear it from him because she is not vested in me. She is rooting for me and she's super supportive, and she's not my best friend and we don't hang out together, and right? So my question for you is, who are you being accountable to stay focused and to create that motivation that will help you, that will push you, that will encourage you to keep moving forward to reach those amazing goals. And again, this morning we talked about in the Visions to Profits Women's Membership Focus Forward meeting about setting plans, right? Creating this beautiful vision map, having accountability partners, measuring the success so that you can tweak it as you're moving along. If you're taking 10 steps backwards, you can adjust it, right? So a measuring system. And then letting go. And I think for a lot of us in business, that's the hardest piece, is to let go of what is actually going to appear, what opportunities, what doors are going to open. because they will. If we are creating that focused motivation, they will. And I've witnessed it. Like, I've experienced it, which is awesome. And it's so important for me to see the people that I work with experiencing it, because then it gives me that like stamp of it does really work. So when I witness it, they've created the plan, they're taking the action steps, they're staying accountable, they're measuring, they're tweaking, and then a door opens over here and they're able to look at it and either walk through that door of opportunity or let it go. And that is a beautiful thing. And that has been my experience with these vision maps. Watching people's lives transform in ways beyond their vision map, like in ways that they never thought could happen. All right, so Linnell says, trying to be accountable to myself ultimately. And then she says, telling each on the Vision to Profits Focus Forward meeting. Hold on. Let me click on it because it's going too fast. I'm looking on my, just so you know, for those who are watching this later, I'm looking on my computer. Linnell says, trying to be accountable to myself ultimately. Telling each of you Visions to Profits Focus Forward meeting today that I didn't want to face, but still doing it is precisely what I needed. And you showed up and you were vulnerable and you were able to, what Linnell did this morning in the Focus Forward meeting was she was vulnerable, and then she allowed this space to be open for others to be vulnerable. And that is beautiful. And then Lori says, who am I being accountable to? And then she says, the void in my life regarding accountability is huge. And Lori, you are not alone. And it is my experience and those that I get the opportunity to work with and witness that it's almost like it's like the first step in creating a change in our lives. We have to be willing to be vulnerable and to be accountable. And it's hard. It's hard for me. And I watch other women, it's hard for them as well. And I'm working with a couple men as well, coaching, and it's hard for them as well. And there is so much freedom in being able to allow others in so that we don't have to carry that whole burden alone. There is something so magical and so powerful in sharing our struggles and somebody next to us going, oh my gosh, thank you for sharing that with me because I was feeling the same way. Or, oh my gosh, I walked through that same situation that you're talking about. Are you open to me sharing how I got through it and what tools I used? It creates a feeling of we're not in this alone. And you know, a lot of you know my story. I've been sober a little over 22 years, and I always felt like an island out there, trying to conquer the world alone. I'm going to do it. But yet glomming onto people and trying to suck the life of them. Like, you know, I had no boundaries and I had no skills. And then they would tell me what they thought, and then I would run away from them. And so creating a life that is filled with people that I can run things by, that I'm safe with, and we are shoulder to shoulder. We're like, I always think of it as like a chain link fence. And so I'm just one piece of the chain link. And if I can surround myself with others in the link fence, then I can be stronger right? That chain link can be really strong. But if I'm trying to be the whole chain link fence alone, it's probably going to be really weak, and it's probably going to blow down as soon as a little bit of wind blows or rain comes in or snow or whatever. So that's where the power of accountability and being free and being able to share a struggle with another or a group of people is so helpful in creating the life that you would like to create. And I am going to wrap it up with that. That was my short, focused motivation tools and tips for the week for you. I am going to, what am I going to do? The tip and tool for you is to find somebody or a group of people that you can be accountable to create the life that you may not even know you want to create beyond your wildest dreams. I hope that was helpful. Please comment below if you are watching the replay, what you took away from today, and I will pop the link into the post for the upcoming quarterly vision mapping workshop. If you're a Visions to Profits member who pays yearly, or the Plus member, it's included. If you're paying monthly, there is a $57 fee, and there's $57 fee for everybody else as well. That will be March 27th, and the doors open again for Visions to Profits Women's Membership Community March 27th. If you want information on what the community is about or to get on the wait list, you can go to alaskatracy.com, scroll down and click on Visions to Profits Membership Community, and it'll link you. You can go ahead and wait list yourself. I'm really excited. We're growing. The group is small and it's growing. It's a small, intimate group, and I love witnessing the miracles inside of the group. Thank you so much for watching and joining. Linnell and Lori, thank you for being live. Catherine, I see you just joined in. Thank you so much. And I wish you all a focused, motivated, motivational day. All right. Happy day. Bye.